Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. I am Hannah.
And I am James. How are you today, Hannah?
You know what? I'm feeling a bit reflective today, actually.
Reflective. That sounds serious. What's on your mind?
Well, I was thinking this morning about how quickly time passes. Like, it's already January, and I feel like last year just started yesterday.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. It's a bit frightening, isn't it? Time just flies by.
It really does, and that's actually what we want to talk about today.
Yes, today's topic is quite important. We are going to talk about life, time, and how to make sure you're not wasting your precious days.
And, of course, we will teach you lots of useful English phrases so you can talk about these ideas yourself.
But don't worry, we are not going to be all doom and gloom. We'll keep it friendly and practical, as always.
Exactly. So, before we dive in, James, what did you do this morning?
Well, I woke up quite early, actually. I made myself a proper breakfast, scrambled eggs and toast.
Oh, very civilized. I just had coffee and a banana.
That's not very exciting, is it?
Not at all. But sometimes simple is best. I did not want to waste time cooking because I had work to do.
See, you just used a really important word there, waste. To waste something means to use it badly or carelessly.
Right. You can waste money, you can waste food, and you can waste time.
And today, we are talking specifically about wasting time and wasting your life.
Now, that might sound quite heavy, but stay with us. This is going to be helpful and hopefully quite motivating too.
So, Hannah, let me ask you a question. Do you ever feel like you're wasting time?
Oh, absolutely. Sometimes I spend an entire evening scrolling through my phone and then I think, what did I actually do tonight? Nothing meaningful.
Yes, that feeling is so common. You get to the end of the day and you think, where did the time go?
Exactly. And that's what we mean by wasting time. It's when time passes, but you didn't do anything valuable with it.
Now, let me be clear. Resting is not wasting time. Relaxing is not wasting time. We all need breaks.
That's such an important point. If you are tired and you watch a film to relax, that's not wasted time, that's self-care.
Right. But if you're mindlessly scrolling through social media for 3 hours without even enjoying it, that might be wasted time.
Yes, there's a difference. One is intentional rest, the other is just time disappearing.
Time disappearing. I like that phrase. It's like the time just vanishes and you don't know where it went.
Exactly. So, everyone listening, think about this. Do you sometimes feel like time disappears? Maybe you spend hours doing something, but you can't remember what.
It happens to all of us, honestly. The question is, what can we do about it?
Well, that's what we're here to explore. But first, let me tell you a little story.
Ooh, I love a good story. Go on.
So, I have a friend called Sarah. Lovely person, but she was always saying, I'm so busy, I have no time for anything.
Oh, we all know someone like that.
Right? But here's the thing. One day I visited her at home and she was watching TV. I said, "Oh, what are you watching?" And she said, "Oh, nothing really, I'm just bored."
Wait, so she said she had no time, but she was watching TV because she was bored?
Exactly. That's when I realized she did have time. She just wasn't using it well.
That's a brilliant example. It's not that we don't have time, it's how we use the time we have.
Precisely. There's a saying in English, we all have the same 24 hours in a day.
Yes, whether you're a student, a CEO, a parent, or anyone else, everyone gets 24 hours each day.
The difference is what we do with those hours.
Now, some people might be listening and thinking, but I really am busy. I work, I study, I have responsibilities.
And that's completely valid. We're not saying you should be productive every single minute.
No, definitely not. That would be exhausting. What we are saying is be aware of how you spend your time. That's all.
Be aware. That means to notice, to pay attention to something.
Right. Just notice how you spend your hours each day. You might be surprised.
Let me give you another example. I used to complain that I didn't have time to read.
Oh, I remember you saying that.
Yes, but then I noticed I was spending 30 minutes every night scrolling through news articles on my phone.
Ah, so you did have 30 minutes, you just weren't using it for reading.
Exactly. So I made a change. Now, instead of scrolling, I read a book for 30 minutes before bed.
And how's that going?
Much better. I finished 3 books already this year.
That's wonderful. See, small changes can make a big difference.
They really can. Now, let's talk about some English phrases you can use when discussing this topic. Good idea.
First phrase, to make the most of something. This means to use something in the best possible way.
For example, I want to make the most of my free time this weekend.
Or, she's making the most of her opportunity to study abroad.
It's a lovely positive phrase. It means you are using it wisely. Another phrase is to spend time wisely. This is similar. It means to use your time in a good way.
For example, he spends his time wisely by learning new skills.
Or, I try to spend my time wisely by focusing on things that matter to me.
Beautiful. Now, what about the opposite? What if you're not spending time wisely?
Then you might say to waste time or to kill time.
To kill time is interesting. It means to do something just to make time pass, usually because you're waiting for something.
Right, like I was early for my appointment, so I killed time by walking around the shops.
Exactly. You weren't really shopping, you were just filling time.
Now, here's the question for everyone listening. What do you do to kill time? Maybe when you are waiting for a bus or waiting for a friend.
Good question. Some people check their phones, some people read, some people just watch the world go by.
And there's nothing wrong with any of those things, by the way. We're just talking about being aware.
Exactly. Awareness is key. Now let's talk about something a bit deeper.
Ooh, getting philosophical now, are we?
Just a bit. So, Hannah, what do you think makes a life well lived?
That's a big question. I think a life well lived is a life where you do things that matter to you.
I like that. Things that matter to you. That means things that are important to you personally.
Yes, for some people, that's family. For others, it's career. For others, it's art or travel or helping people.
And there's no right or wrong answer. Everyone is different.
Exactly. The important thing is to know what matters to you.
Because if you don't know what matters, how can you make sure you're spending time on it?
That's the problem, isn't it? A lot of people just drift through life without really thinking about what they want.
Drift through life. That's a great expression. It means to live without direction or purpose, like a boat drifting on water.
Yes, you're just floating along, going wherever the current takes you.
And again, if that makes you happy, that's fine. But many people drift and then feel unsatisfied.
They feel like something is missing, but they don't know what.
So what's the solution?
Well, I think the first step is to ask yourself some questions.
What kind of questions?
Questions like, what makes me happy? Or what do I value? Or if I had only 1 year left to live, what would I do?
Oh, that last one is quite intense.
It is, but it's powerful. It makes you think about priorities.
Priorities. That means the things that are most important to you.
Right. If you only had a year to live, you probably wouldn't spend it all scrolling through social media, would you?
Probably not. You would want to spend time with loved ones, travel to places you have always wanted to see, and do things you've been putting off.
Exactly. So why wait? Why not start living that way now?
That's the message, isn't it? Don't wait until it's too late.
Yes, there's another English saying, don't put off until tomorrow what you can do today.
To put off means to delay or postpone something.
Right, like I keep putting off going to the dentist. I know I should go, but I haven't done it yet.
We all do that with certain things, but the point is, if something's important, don't delay it forever.
Because life is short. That's not meant to be depressing, it's meant to be motivating.
Absolutely. Life is short, so make it count.
Make it count means make it meaningful, make it matter.
For example, every day counts, so try to make it count.
Or, this is your one life, so make it count.
Beautiful. Now let's talk about some practical things you can do.
Yes, because all this philosophy is nice, but what can you actually do in your daily life?
Great question. First suggestion, set some goals.
Goals are things you want to achieve. They give you direction.
For example, my goal this year is to improve my fitness.
My goal is to learn to cook properly. I'm terrible at cooking.
Are you really?
I can make pasta and not much else.
Well, there you go. That's your goal. And having a goal means you won't just drift through the year.
Exactly. You have something to work towards.
Second suggestion, reduce distractions.
Oh, this is important. Distractions are things that take your attention away from what you should be doing.
Like your phone buzzing with notifications when you're trying to work.
Or the TV being on in the background when you're trying to read.
These little distractions add up. They steal your time and your focus.
Steal your time. I like that. It's like time is being taken from you without you noticing.
Exactly. So try to reduce distractions, turn off notifications, create a quiet space for important tasks.
Third suggestion, spend time on relationships.
Yes, this is so important. At the end of your life, you will not remember the TV shows you watched.
But you will remember the time you spent with people you love.
Research shows that relationships are one of the biggest factors in happiness.
So call your mom, meet your friends for coffee, spend quality time with the people who matter.
Quality time. That means time where you're really present and engaged, not just physically there.
Right, like sitting with someone but looking at your phone the whole time is not quality time.
But having a proper conversation, sharing a meal, going for a walk together, that's quality time.
Fourth suggestion, learn something new.
Oh, I love this one. Learning keeps your brain active and gives you a sense of progress.
And it doesn't have to be something big. You could learn a language, like you're doing now by listening to this podcast.
Exactly. Or you could learn to play an instrument, or learn to draw, or learn about history, or anything that interests you.
The point is, keep growing. Don't stagnate.
Stagnate means to stop developing or improving, like water that doesn't move and becomes stagnant.
Yes, you want to keep moving forward in life, even if it's just small steps.
Small steps are perfectly fine. Progress is progress, no matter how small.
Fifth suggestion, take care of your health.
This is crucial. You can't enjoy life if you don't feel well.
So eat reasonably well, move your body, get enough sleep, and manage your stress.
You don't have to be perfect, just do your best.
Right, small, healthy habits add up over time.
Like drinking more water, or taking a short walk each day, or going to bed a bit earlier.
These things seem small, but they make a real difference.
And sixth suggestion, do things that bring you joy.
Yes, life should not just be about responsibilities and work.
Make time for hobbies, for fun, for things that make you smile.
Whether that's gardening, painting, playing video games, dancing, whatever.
If it makes you happy and isn't harming anyone, then it's time well spent.
Absolutely. Joy is important. Don't forget to enjoy your life.
Now, everyone listening, think about this. What's one thing that brings you joy? Can you make more time for it this week?
That's your little homework. Just think about it.
You don't have to tell us, but just reflect on it yourself.
So, James, let me ask you honestly, do you feel like you're living your life well?
That's quite a personal question.
I know, but let's be real with our listeners.
Okay, honestly, most of the time, yes, but there are definitely moments where I think I could do better.
Like what?
Like, I sometimes get stuck in routines and forget to try new things. I get comfortable, you know?
I completely understand. Comfort is nice, but it can also hold you back.
Exactly. So I'm trying to challenge myself more. Little things like trying a new restaurant, or taking a different route home, or talking to someone new.
Those are great examples. Small changes can make life feel fresher.
What about you? How do you feel about your life?
I think I'm quite good at trying new things, but I'm not always good at finishing what I start.
Ah, the classic problem.
Yes, I start projects with lots of enthusiasm, and then I lose interest halfway through.
So what are you doing about it?
I'm trying to be more selective. Instead of starting 10 things, I start 1 or 2 and really commit to them.
Commit means to dedicate yourself to something, to see it through.
Yes, I'm committing to fewer things, but doing them properly.
I think that's wise. Quality over quantity.
Exactly. Now, let's do a quick recap because we've covered quite a lot.
Good idea. So we talked about the feeling that time is passing quickly.
We talked about the difference between resting and wasting time.
We learned phrases like make the most of, spend time wisely, and kill time.
We discussed what makes a life meaningful, doing things that matter to you.
We talked about drifting through life versus having direction and priorities.
We gave 6 practical suggestions. Set goals, reduce distractions, spend time with relationships, learn something new, take care of your health, and do things that bring you joy.
And we shared our own reflections about how we're living our lives.
Because we're not perfect either. We are all just trying our best.
And that's okay. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is awareness and effort.
Exactly. Just try to be a bit more intentional about how you spend your precious time.
Intentional, that means doing things on purpose, with thought and awareness.
Right. Don't just let life happen to you. Participate in it.
Make choices, take action, live actively, not passively.
And remember, it's never too late to make changes.
Whether you are 20 or 50 or 70, you can always choose to live more intentionally.
Every day is a new opportunity.
So, everyone listening, we want to leave you with one final thought.
Your life is yours. It's unique. It's precious.
Don't waste it doing things that don't matter to you.
Don't spend all your time trying to please other people or living up to other people's expectations.
Figure out what matters to you and spend your time on that.
It might be family, career, creativity, adventure, helping others, or something else entirely.
There's no right answer, just your answer.
And don't be afraid to change course if something isn't working.
Life is flexible. You can try things, change your mind, and try something else.
The only real mistake is to drift through life without ever thinking about what you want.
So think about it, reflect on it, and then take small steps towards the life you want.
You don't have to change everything tomorrow, just start somewhere.
One small choice today, then another tomorrow, and slowly your life becomes more aligned with what you value.
Aligned with means matching or in harmony with something.
Yes, your daily actions should align with your values.
And if you're learning English, that's already a great start. You're investing in yourself.
Absolutely. Every time you listen to this podcast, you're making a choice to improve.
And we're so proud of you for that.
So keep going, keep learning, keep growing.
Now, if you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up or a like. It really helps us.
And if you have not subscribed yet, please do. We release new episodes regularly to help you improve your English.
You can also leave a comment and tell us what's one thing you want to make more time for in your life.
We would love to hear from you, and reading your comments helps us create better content for you.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today.
We hope you found it helpful and maybe a little inspiring too.
Remember, life is short, but it's also beautiful.
Make it count.
Take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, and live intentionally.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Until then, keep practicing your English and keep living your best life.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.